Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Back again with The Witcher 2. Though Bloodborne releases tonight, and I'm sure everybody on Twitch is streaming Bloodborne or watching Bloodborne. So I'll be surprised if I get more than one or two viewers tonight, but that's no big deal. I still have yet to get into that genre of, well, whatever you call the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, really ridiculously hard RPGs like that. Why does my camera border look off? Alright, let me adjust that. And then we can try to solve this riddle here. Is that good right there? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Okay. I wish I could go back and... Can I talk to the eye?
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. Three
There we go.
guides above them, so three were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
What do you think of the...
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an
Ah, gosh.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
It's so simple. Such a simple line.
What do you think?
I would...
At night they trail a drake
What do you think
serpentine.
of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
I want to say the constellation.
It should be the Dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
Let me look at the frescoes. At night they trail a drake serpentine. Then at the same time, like, is this really a drake? I don't know. I think the closest one to being a drake is this one, the hourglass. And this one's more like a chimera or dragon. This one could be a drake. I don't know. I've always seen drakes as more of a slender winged creatures. And this one doesn't even have wings. God damn it. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let's just go to the next verse.
I persuaded Gaspar to pursue all this.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henne's surprise.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Okay.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the Dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Der Henne would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
See, but they're saying dragons, but it's supposed to be drakes.
What do you think?
I would say it describes a serpentine
Dragon, dragon, dragon. So I guess dragon and drake are the same thing in this game. Still gonna go with
I shall
constellation.
take that one.
Second
What do you
verse.
think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In
Yeah,
alchemy,
that's what I
the
would-
moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows a unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
What? I was thinking the moon. Wait, it can't be full moon though, because they said verse.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
So well, I guess it could be a full moon and just like on a cloudy night.
What do you think of the
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry, silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, "As above, so below." The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travelers by day.
Mountain vault.
Can someone remind...
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travelers by day.
Mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travelers by day.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, "As above, so below." The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
I gotta go with the
Verse
tower
describes
on
the
this.
tower. I'm sure. I'll stand next to that fresco. Let's see if we can solve this. Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
Alright. Because it says it guides them by day, so it would have to be something large in the distance. And a ravine wouldn't really be something that guides you by day. Oh god, we're so dead. We're gonna die. Wait. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to read these books. I should read these books before we actually try, shouldn't I? Okay, let me read these books before I get us all killed. Because those might actually be helpful. Okay. Astrological charts. Useless. Astrological curios. A long time ago, the Prince of Bremervord angered the powers of the depths, perhaps even the gods themselves. A sea dragon began to prowl the coastal waters, killing fishermen and pearl hunters. Poverty and hunger threatened the principality, so the ruler decided to appease the sea by sacrificing a maiden. For in those dark times, that was the very manner for dealing with economic crisis. Luckily for the young woman, a witcher was in the area. Strolling along a beach, he noticed a serpentine beast emerging from the water towards the lass, who was chained to a seaside rock in a less than decent pose. The witcher killed the dragon, freed the woman, and, as the chroniclers tell us, plowed her with her consent on the aforementioned rock. We can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky, on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. There is the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer. And beyond this, the witcher sneaking up on the beast from behind. Okay, so in this book, it's saying, obviously, the silver later is the moon. We're talking about a sea dragon. We can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky on condition that the moon isn't out. There's a fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer. Did any of these look like a sea dragon? Oops, I didn't mean to step on it. Damn it. Got too close. Okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with these first two. I just don't know about the last one. Is it the... This might help. The gnomes of Mahakam and Tir Tochar. In the north, gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakam, where they coexist in full harmony with dwarves without any of the discord that usually arises when two races settle in a single area. Both the gnomes and dwarves, the mountainous region, make a living by mining and processing the untold mineral riches found there. Yet the mountains, hills, and vales of Mahakam are not home to the largest gnomish population. That honor belongs to Tir Tochar, where the diminutive creatures produce the legendary weapons that are then exported both north and south. The famous Gwihirs, forged according to gnomish technology, are reputed to be the best blades in the world. Though less known than the swords themselves, the blast furnaces and steam hammers which the gnomes and dwarves use to smelt metal and work alloys deserve the same admiration. Few know that Tir Tochar became a leading exporter of beautiful opals after an earthquake revealed thick seams of the precious mineral. Gnomes are unrivaled masters of the jeweler's craft, and Mount Aner, the slope of which collapsed to reveal the deposits, is now called Treasure Mountain, as the opal is mined directly from one of its faces. So, that might mean that the ravine, the one with the ravine could be the answer, which is what? This one right here. Let me read the last book. Legendary treasures. Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have gained exceptional fame. First is the Amber Chamber, which Verferil, Demovin's father, took as a spoil when he defeated Medel of Temeria. This breathtaking masterpiece, a chamber's decor made entirely from amber, was sadly lost in the storm of war. Either buried or destroyed, all traces of it have disappeared. The second treasure belonged to the dragon Okvist of Quartz Mountain, known also as the Crystal Mountain or the Mountain of Burning Sands. A group led by Yarpen Zigrin killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires, singular in hue, and diamonds as large as cherries. Said gems then sent the jewelry market into disarray. The third legendary treasure of the century is shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and the details of how and where it was found remain secret. One thing is certain, it included ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. The world at large might have heard more about the discovery on this occasion, but not long after the tragic accident, a veil of silence once more descended on the matter. I'm not sure how this is really relevant to the riddle. Amber Chamber, Crystal Mountain. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. I think this is the answer. The moon, the constellation, and the ravine filled with gold. Alright, I'm going for it. See what happens. We're dead, aren't we? Oh shit.
We must try another combination.
Take that.
Oh, at least we didn't get instantly killed. Fuck. Damn, I almost died though. Alright, so that was not the right answer. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure it's either the first or the third one that I have wrong. I'm quite confident the moon is the right one, the right answer for the second part.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Wait, Riches untold. Which means the third one could not be right because they knew all about the opals in that mountain. Okay, maybe let's go with constellation.
I shall take
The moon
Allow.
and the tower.
The verse describes. I'll stand next. Let's see if we can take your place.
Count me out.
All right, here we go again. Damn it!
Let's try another combination.
Well, I'm just gonna try this last mountain one, and if that's not it, then I know that. Then at least I know the one of the other two is wrong as well. Oh God.
A group
It's.
I
Allow.
The mon. I'll stand next to that. Let's see. Take your.
Count me out.
All right. I hope this is it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the first two are right.
intruder detected.
Uh-oh. What? Was that right or not? I don't know. The door opened.
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
shut up.
Of course, my lady.
Well, I'm glad at least I knew the first two were right, and kind of had to guess at the last one, the last part. I want to read. The riddle proved quite challenging, but the explorers put their heads together and solved it. Another door stood open before them. Unfortunately, only those standing near a fresco were safe. Still shaken by his companion's death, Farid the alchemist chose not to take part and fell victim to more of Dirhana's malice. Well, that went quicker than expected. Only half an hour. I don't know what's going on with this golem, but I guess we're about to find out.
A golem. So Dirhana's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My
We kill this
intentions are
dude when
good.
this is over.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Dirhana must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
provided I stand here.
Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Powerful magic created you. Derhena was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the master, who like to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
I have other questions. So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Derhena's mastery. Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Derhena, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine.
I love this
My
stuff.
memory
So
is
interesting.
limited.
You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
I have other questions. Do you remember your creator?
Of course, I was summoned into being by Master Derhena. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Derhena is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
No way. Oh god, I'm so tempted to try it. There's no way that would work on a golem, would it?
Dirhana must have been an exceptional man. Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the master, including his privacy, which he valued highly. I can tell you nothing.
No, I'm
I
not
have
gonna
other
try it.
questions.
That'd be stupid. That wouldn't work. Would it? No way. On a golem? No.
All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adelbear. And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
Hmm. Fuck.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
Hmm.
So far, I'm a guest, and you were created to greet guests. As a guest, I command you to tell me your true name.
In making that request, you took hostile action against my mission and ceased to
Gosh, I thought it would work.
stop the intruders.
Damn it. Damn it.
A golem?
Should have known. I should have known.
So you're... and... you... do...
Em-
I have other... Did... and do...
I've
Okay.
All right.
Burglar, an
And
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
Sacred law of hospitality?
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
I'm Dirhana in disguise and I've been testing you? Yeah, no. Not doing that. Only you and the Masters will exist. Everything else is doubtful.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dehenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction, a paradox. The law of excluded middle.
We've done it. We've penetrated Dehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look.
Wrecked.
This is better than I hoped.
Great success for Nilfgaard this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Can I kill this douchebag with us now? I guess I might need him for...
Dehenna mentions some bacteria strains.
Might need him for some other crap later on.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later Elorn, Lisa Elorn, later dear.
No, I'm not done looting. Oh. Looks like a recording device.
What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witchers. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the Host, and survived.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the Hunt, and you live. You
What's up,
may be
Bard?
the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a Witcher, whatever the way.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Do we get to kill him now? Thank you. Where is he at? Where's he at? My vigor is regenerating so slowly. How you doing, Lombard, by the way?
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Let's say you...
Well then,
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for liable reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Alright. I can only use it once. Dandelion, really? Roach, Triss, Saskia, Radovid. I'm so tempted to do Dandelion. Tired to the bone, but hanging in. Nice. Might as well get some rest, man. If you can. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing good. If I were to be reasonable, it would either have to be Triss or Saskia. Triss, I think, will be alright if I just leave her alone. Saskia is a dragon, and I need to know where she is. Right? I actually don't remember who Radovid is. Is he the one that took Triss? That's holding her hostage or something? Because that could be useful. No, I don't think I can save and then redo. I mean, I can't save right now. It doesn't let me save in dialogue screens like this. And I think I wouldn't want to do that fight all over again and just to redo it every time. Fuck it. No. There we go.
Your move, sire?
Yes.
You see, Cardwin, I like it when it's my move. And as you have rightly noticed, Mage, that time has come.
The situation on the board favors you, sire.
Indeed. The pieces are arrayed just as I wanted.
My queen is at a disadvantage.
That's putting it lightly. She is cornered. Moreover, you must sacrifice your rook, and your knight cannot possibly block my bishop. In other words, checkmate, Cardwin.
I hope, sire, that the talks in Lochmuin play out as our game did.
I have done everything in my power to position my pawns correctly. I'll know in time who to pin down.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
Well, that wasn't that useful, really. Yeah, all it really told me was that, he's planning to do something at the,
Darhana's notes from a trip he took to Zerrikania.
What is it?
Describes finding an important
I forget what it's called, the Peace Summit or whatever, something like that.
Notes about the city's history.
$500 orans, hell yeah.
Darhana's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Alright, I think I've gotten everything in here. Let's read this over. Darhana's notes. I've started reviewing the manuscripts. The city's annals have survived only in part. The most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of the Vrans. I've happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted and the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is a promising thread. The document bears the seal of one Goveth. I have never heard of this individual. I finally reached the place described by Goveth. My worst suspicions have been confirmed as I have found cells filled with the bones of lizard men. There are more documents, too. If the figures can be trusted, the mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have decomposed instantly. Lizard people, huh? I have started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tome. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those Aen Seid who were not vaccinated, what will happen if someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? I regret having learned of this dark episode in the city's history. I have become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Zerrikania once more. So Darhana is still alive. He just fled to Zerrikania. All right. time to get out of here. Geralt found multiple excerpts from Derhenna's journal in the cellars of Loch Muin. In one, the sorcerer mentioned a grimoire he had penned. Given its author's genius, this scholarly tome would likely be very valuable. Keeping an eye out for it was a smart idea without question. Well, Cynthia thought so too. The sorceress also proved craftier than our hero and outmaneuvered him. Derhenna's masterpiece landed in Nilfgaardian's hands. Finding and deactivating the magical seals that bound the gargoyles would be enough to solve the problem. So that's what I have to do in order to fulfill the gargoyle contract. I want to know what it says about my choosing to spy on Radovid. The journal excerpts Geralt found indicated that Derhenna was not interested in Loch Muin's past per se, but in the brand race that had built the city and in the history of their extinction. The Witcher quickly realized that the Nilfgaardians were interested in the same, and not because they had a passion for history. Whatever had killed the Vrans could very well be useful to the Emperor as a weapon. Believing Emhyr capable of genocide, the Witcher grew wary. Might as well return to the surface. I'm pretty sure I explored everything. So much for that leading me to the cells, though, because I thought I could kill two birds with one stone by going to the sewers and finding Philippa.
Your very existence is an insult to the gods.
At the same time as I was doing that mission. And that did not work so much. Where in the world does this go? Oh, this is the sewers. I'm gonna go to the inn first, though.
We need to talk.
Of course.
That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill a Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Every word you say is a lie.
Used the artifact yet?
I'm working on improving it. I think it'll be useful one day.
I found some of Derhenna's notes. He studied the history of the Vrans, right?
Among other things.
He makes several mentions of an epidemic.
Loch Muin conceals many more secrets than we imagined. I doubt we'll ever know all of them.
Well, if Derhen is to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe the Vrans caught the disease from the elves.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Derhenna was right, and the decline of Vrani civilization was much darker and more sudden than we thought.
You knew what we'd find in that laboratory.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Vrans, or more precisely, Derhenna's notes from his research into them.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly why the Emperor is so interested.
The North is in chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need. And one could break out if Derhenna's book fell into the wrong hands.
Fortunately, it's now in the right hands. In Emir's civilized and manicured hands.
Precisely.
Should I say that?
I'm finding it hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet this time. The spy, the sorceress, or maybe the woman.
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How do you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've come. Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
And? Gosh. Of course. I must. Geralt has needs.
The minstrels got it right. Women of the South are both passionate and clever.
I like to improvise.
Yeah, I noticed. Farewell, Cynthia.
Verfail.
Alright, what's next? What's next?
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Storage. Yep, the things I'm forced to do. Exactly. I need to sell these weapons. Also this armor.
You idiot! Audacity!
Alright. Yeah, let me sell this crap.
Pull yourself together. At least this one bathes. Good day.
Let us trade. And I'll ask him about gargoyles afterwards.
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Oh, you didn't really tell me anything I didn't already know. But I may just go and try to disarm those gargoyles, runes or whatever that they guard.
Nothing special.
Oh god, I forgot about these harpies.
Damn it.
All right. I thought there was one right nearby here. Fuck. There they are. Oh, where'd you come from? Okay. More riddles. Here we go. Is there a golem in here? Okay. Okay, so there should be... Yeah, here it is. Fourth encrypted rune combination. Behold the comet. It is like a wolf in times of scarceness. An evil lullaby. Okay. And I should have something to help me with this. Runes of Power 4. Comet, Wolf, Evil Lullaby. So, none of those. Maybe the rune of the animal could be the wolf. Sky could be the comet. Oh gosh, none of this is helpful. Sky, animal. I have no idea what to make of the evil lullaby part. Well, let me just try to decipher these runes, I guess, first. Alright, so we have this thing. What is this? Basically an X with a line underneath. That's not a harp. Not a clenched fist. Does not look like a lightning bolt. Rune of Sky is a line with a parallelogram or a pursed mouth. Rune of Fate is a cross within a circle. Maybe that could be it. An arrow sliced in half. Bear dancing on dew. An open hourglass or chalice. That has to be it. The Rune of Time. Right? Because it didn't seem like any of the other things could describe that. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. I have no idea how to. What does this even look like? An F with a slash. Oh crap. Game just crashed. Damn it. One sec. Hopefully I saved right there. Yeah, I don't even know what Bear on Dancing on Dew would even look like. Maybe you think it's that one on the other wall? I'll check it again as soon as we get back. Sub boots. Alright, which one do you think could be the bear? This one? God, I don't even know how you see that, but alright, let's see. Harp, clenched fist, lightning bolt. Oh my god, this is so hard. That could be harp, maybe. Could be the snake creeping along the riverbed. Yeah, this I almost want to give up on this. This is ridiculous. Arrow sliced in half. Like none of these look remotely like any any of these descriptions. Wait, that's the pursed mouth. That has to be right. The parallelogram. The wrong notes. The rune of the sky is a line within a parallelogram or a pursed mouth. So this one. So that we have bear, we have pursed mouth, we have time. So what would this one be? Could be a harp, maybe. A cross within a circle? No, it couldn't be that. It's not a cross within the circle. It's not an arrow sliced in half. Or is it? Well, let's try this. Comet. It's like a wolf in times of scarceness. An evil lullaby. So here you go. Sky, bear, time, whatever that is. I don't know. Let's try it. That actually worked? Holy shit. Wow. that was, I mean, I didn't think that was going to work. I thought I had it all wrong. But hey, I'm glad it worked. I guess as long as you get 3 out of 4, you can kind of make a pretty good guess at what it'll be. You know your bear's a bard. I still don't know how you see that, but hey, it worked. So thanks for your insight. All right, there's another one around here somewhere.
Damn it.
We got 3 of them. Oof. Oh god. Oh. Alright, hopefully this one goes as smoothly as that last one did. You just pictured a cartoon bear doing tiptoes in the old cartoons. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. Okay. So we have that one again, which I never really figured out what that was. We have the hourglass, first mouth, and the bear. It's the same. It's the same ones. A doe's long shadow, the moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. So I want to say bear. What does the mouth mean again? The sky. So bear, sky for moon. Doe's shadow would be the bear, probably. Or could be the weird one, this one. So I have a feeling like this one is the one that means death or something. Time for the hourglass. Rune of reason looks like a bear. Let's see. A doe's long shadow, the moon quietly moans, it is autumn already. So I think time would be the last part. Uh-oh. Right? Time would be the last part. So maybe the weird one we don't know about would be the first one. It doesn't look the same? Huh. Which one was the sky one again? Oh, the mouth. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a shot. Bear. Sky. Time. Well, I'm just a good guesser, I think. Okay. I don't know. If I get 2 out of 4, then I guess I have a reasonable idea of which order they go in. I don't know. I have no explanation for how I figured that out. I got a quest update. Where was that? What was that about? In one of the ruined passages in Loch Muin, Geralt found a manuscript written in a strange language. You could not understand a thing of it, so he decided to find a professional who would help him decipher the document. Yeah. But yeah, some of the runes were like backwards. They weren't the same direction as before, so I don't know if that actually meant anything, but yeah. I tried to ignore that fact. I guess it worked. Alright. I guess I'll head for the sewers now. And we can start working on the story mission. Oh wait, that's only 2 out of 3 seals. So there's one more somewhere. Just gotta find the gargoyles and they should point me right to it. Well, I can't get out of here. Same way I came in. So they have to be in this. It has to be in the city somewhere. Yeah, maybe the last one's on the other side of the city or something. You made it to the level 3 boss and Isaac now? Nice. I think that game's pretty hard. I've never actually beat it. Like, they say you beat it whenever you actually beat Mom or whatever. And I've never actually gotten that far. I haven't played it that much, but I mean, it's a hard game. And I think a lot has to do with luck. And there's a lot of stuff to learn. If you don't know like what things do this or that. You're not going to get very far if you don't know all the little details of the game. It's not an easy game, so man, this is where I just yeah, this is the first one I did. So yeah, I'm impressed. Good job, man. That thing is not easy. He's trying to loot that without him seeing me. Oh, that's how I get myself arrested. Now I know. I might actually do that. So do you know like what all like the majority of the items do without like looking it up and that kind of thing, or shit? I think that was my main problem, was I didn't want to like spend all the time to learn what everything in that game does. Not a clue, and you don't look them up? Well, that's even more impressive. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go AFK real quick. Give me like 2-3 minutes. You have to discover 128 of the items on the list. Yeah, there's so many things in that game. It's like a job just to learn how to learn everything about that game. All right, be right back. Okay. Alright, question is, do I want to go get arrested right now, or do I want to explore the rest of the city? It's not really a question. I want to explore the rest of the city. I would like to find where the last gargoyles are. And can only do that by exploring. I wonder why there's so many harpies in this game. It's like #1 most. So what are these guys doing here? The #1 most most amount of NPCs in this game, or harpies or something. I don't know. It's a lot of harpies. This game would make for an amazing movie. The Witcher, not this game, this series, I should say, because they're not. The Witcher is not all about games. Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry guys. Did not know you guys were making out down there. Sorry. Are they still looking for me? Really? I was curious if he was going to arrest me or kill me. Apparently he killed me. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way back here? Damn it. I'm not even gonna kill the harpies this time.
Hey! Watch it!
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about doing like a little. What? Damn it! Who did I piss off this time?
I remember you from
Magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls! Break your wands and burn your...
So Nintendo. What did I just pick up? Hold on. Oh, just iron ore? Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm on this side of town now. Time to loot all the things. Yep, you already missed one sexy time, Nintendo. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. Okay, we might have sex with a dragon, a virgin dragon, at some point. If I play my cards right.
Constable John Natalis.
Interex John Natalis. He is regent.
Hard to believe. He's a general.
Hmm?
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced
Like how
us
this
with their
guard doesn't give a
presence.
fuck.
Your Excellency knows well that our Witcher. Interesting.
Who's this?
The previous council ended tragically. You think this one will fare any better?
I certainly hope so. We'll start by implementing meticulous internal controls, peer reviews and such.
You'll spy on each other? That's nothing new.
It's necessary. Lack of oversight, that's what caused all the previous organization's failures.
You mean it wasn't excess ambition and lust for power? Live and learn, I guess. Nice place. Has character, tradition. You're not bothered by all the blood that was shed here?
Thaned was also built by the elves. I know Loch Muin's history. We will return it to its former glory.
I'd like to see that.
We're merely waiting for the treaty to be signed. The new council must act lawfully from the start.
Why aren't you restoring your palaces on Thaned Island?
Only the Academy at Aretuza Palace continues to operate there. The other palaces can't be restored. The magical resonance is too great. Besides, Loch Muin has greater potential. It's full of ley lines and natural sources of the power. This city positively vibrates with magic.
Then I'm glad it'll be in the charge of such experienced and responsible people. Consider my fears eased.
Geralt is such a snide little bastard sometimes.
My dear Councillor, northern business should truly remain northern. Northern business should truly remain northern. No extravagance excuses Shillard's presence.
But yeah, apparently I'm safe on this side of town. Guards are not looking for me here.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Please, help yourself.
Gladly. Actually, I'm just gonna sell my junk to you.
Knowing that, our hosts have moved forward with their
Greetings. I don't want anything to do with you.
Is this like the noble side of town?
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled, indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my
Really
work,
still looks like him.
but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's Ilona, the bearded she-elf.
Ah, and how's life with a bearded she-elf?
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work home with us.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know, Nintendo. I don't even know what just happened. All I heard was he prefers swallowing swords to hammering them. I mean, you know, I'm not one to pry into people's private lives.
Good day.
Greetings.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Final?
But I'll have no discussion.
Lord.
This will be a practical object lesson. You'll learn what a sorceress can never agree
These
to
all
under any
sorceresses?
circumstances.
Damn it. I got too close and stopped talking.
Greetings.
Good day. Greetings. How are you?
Greetings.
Dude's itching his nuts.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Oh, here we go.
But I'll have no discussion. This will be a practical object lesson. You'll learn what a sorceress can never agree to under any circumstances.
Oh, that was actually all she had to say. Okay.
Please, help yourself.
I'm still upset that you can't buy alcohol in this game.
I don't want anything to do with you.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Amphitheater. Locked, of course. Aha! Shit. I saw the statues on the wall and I was like, okay, there's something. They still kind of scared me though. Even though I knew they were coming. Oh god. Shit. Oh god, there's another one? Alright. Got to the last gargoyle riddle thing here. Alright, Lebarden. Some nice rest. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Thanks for your help with the riddles too.
Medallion's vibrating.
Alright, let's see, what do we have? We have the same signs. We got time, we got the evil one, sky, and reason. Okay. Divertimento? I don't know what that means. Clouds are like bees when bells ring. Huh. So time is the last one. Bells ring is time. Sky, bees. Okay, I got it. I got it. It's this has to be divertimento, whatever that means. Sky, bees. Sky. Bees. time. Easy. Easy peasy.
You hold the sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The King of the Hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loch Muin. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
The fuck are you talking about, Geralt? Don't go crazy on me, bro. It's a nice sword, though. 30 bleeding. More damage to wraiths. +2 adrenaline generation. I still don't know what that does. 2% chance of instant kill. Epic. See how it looks. Doesn't glow though. Doesn't glow like the other one. It's pretty classy looking though. You've been into these creepy rap monologues. I'm gonna spit verse for you. Chill out, guys. Chill out.
Constable John Natalis.
Interex John Natalis.
Why is there a dead dwarf back here? Is he dead or is he just passed out? What's up, bro?
I found a manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a Queen Endriga, the blood of a Necker warrior, and the brain of a Bulvor. We can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend for the Harpy's egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
Pretty sure I have all that stuff in my storage at least.
Barbarian.
Likewise.
Let me see. I might have used my Bulvor brains all on Tawny Owl potions. And that would be annoying if that were the case. Yeah, I think I used all my Bulvor brains. Fuck. So which three do I have? Pheromones of Endriga, Blood of Necker Warrior, Brain of Bulvor, Harpy Egg. I know, right, Nintendo? Okay, I got the Endriga pheromones. Rotfiend Tongue. What was the other two? Bulvar Brain and Necker Blood? I actually have a Harpy egg. But that doesn't matter, because I don't think I have the Bulvar Brain. I'm quite positive I used them.
King Radovid will...
I think I've only killed 2 Bulvars in the whole game, and I'm pretty certain that I used both the brains to make those fucking potions. God damn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used them. That's who we banged before you got here, Nintendo. It was Cynthia. Missed out. Missed out, man. Man, that's bullshit. I wish I would tell you before you like make a potion.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
Like, hey, this is rare as shit. You're probably gonna need it later. Well, I knew it was rare, but I didn't think I would ever need it. But fuck. Apparently I do. Now I do, of course. Yep. Son of a bitch. Here, let me talk to her again. Maybe she wants some more.
You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone who fanatically believes in conquering the North.
Mock me if you must, but I truly believe one huge empire is humanity's only hope. Many nations under one crown, with shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade, and no wars, of course.
Sounds great.